Yo, chat. What is poppin', man? Welcome back to the streams. How we doing? Good morning, everyone. Let's get excited for this. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a great day today. What have I just done, though? I've kind of fucked this up. One sec. What's going on? I've lost you guys, chat. One sec. All right. We are out here. What's good, chat? Good morning, man. Welcome back to the streams. Hopefully you guys are good. What's good, Malinko? What's good, Zulu? Who's here? Come say hi, chat. We got a lot of potential today, man. Like a lot of potential here. It looks like a good day, to be honest. So let's jump into it. What's good, Fallow? Dylan, what's good? All right. Nice. Let's wait. Can we get some more? All right, maybe that's a little bit better. Nice. All right, chat. Good morning, man. What's good, Noose? Fallow, Dylan, everyone, what's good? What's poppin'? Hopefully you guys are good. Let me do a quick analysis here because we have a 15-minute closure shortly, and then we might actually be able to get a position here. So monthly time frame flipped bullish again. Weekly time frame as well. Starting to push up and break these highs here. This is actually quite a strong level of resistance. So if you do close above here on the weekly by the end of the week, I'm expecting us to continue back through. Daily time frame too, unfortunately, has no bottom wick just yet, but you did close bullish, right? So essentially, you could see an expansion up towards 33.46 around that area. That gives you like 200 pips of room to the upside. The 4 hour as well, you did close bearish here, sorry, on the previous 4. However, I think you've probably got a little bit. Maybe you've tapped into your level here as well. I mean, look, you're probably in a range now between these two areas, 33.14 and 33.43. Realistically, you might need to come down a little bit further. However, if we look at the 1 hour right now, we can just see here, the 1 hour, you actually do have some clean room upwards here. You have a level that I would say is approximately right here, 33.21. Every time you come and tap into that level, you do start to reject here. So maybe we can see like a nice little tap into there and then a continuation back upwards. As well as that, you do have a level that I would say personally right here, 33.37. And yeah, realistically, that could take you to the upside too. However, this is quite a large range, right? It's 150 pips. It's a bit too large for a range for me. So I also believe you do have that's a clean level right there as well, 33.29. Realistically, these are going to be the ranges that I'm looking to play right now. If you do close below here, you should rip down, to be honest. And if you do close back above 33.29 or even close bullish within this range here first, I do expect you to push upwards, to be honest. Now, with that being said, like I've just shown you, the 4 hour is rejecting off of a previous area here. Every time you've tapped into this area on the 4 hour and rejected, you have seen a decent continuation back downwards. So realistically, buys and sells are both valid here on the day. Now, whether we get either one is purely going to be based off of the structure we're printing. 15-minute right now looks like it wants to close. It did flip bullish, but it still looks like it wants to close bearish. So maybe we have some more room to the downside to be tested. But right now, yeah, I'm seeing some decent continuation, to be honest. The morning selling gold? Maybe. I don't like selling gold. Man. It's not the best thing to do, in my opinion. But obviously, sometimes you do have to sell it, right? Sometimes it is going to push down. With the 4 hour as well, it looked pretty decent. I can't lie. It looked pretty decent. You see, every time we've tapped into these areas, you have rejected. There is like a 4 hour range that we could play between these two areas, 33.14 and 33.43, around there. But yeah, chat, let's just see. Let's get some more data here, some more information. 15-minute close bearish. Most likely means we're going to continue down a little bit here. You did close below the most recent on the 5 as well. What's good, Noodle Holtz? How's it going, brother? Desad, what's good? Danny, Jed, JJ, what's good? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the streams, chat. Welcome back. Yeah, man, it's been a good week so far, I can't lie. So let's just keep that going. Let's continue this positive trading mindset. Let's jump into it, man. How's your guys' week been, though? You guys sat in profit? You in break even? In a loss? What are we sitting at? Let me know. Re-breaking the 4 hour low here, chat. You probably will see some more continuation right now. 1.4%. Let's go, Jed. Good stuff. What's good, Crypto Maniac? How's it going, brother? Who else, chat? How's your week been so far? I've seen people posting wins in the Discord. Which is good. $100 in drawdown? Ah, it is what it is, bro. That's minor. That's minor. What's good, Jay? Welcome back, brother. Zulu, what's good, bro? Yeah, chat. So 15-minute pushing down here. Broke the lows. It's going to be interesting to see how we react at 21 here. You're about 20 pips away from there. It's going to be very interesting to see. Do we want to continue down further, or are we going to just react at this level as we have done in the past? Previously, though, you did need quite a big liquidity grab in order to actually reject back upwards. So you might see us tap into like, yeah, the 15 levels. Around there. Again, like this is very difficult here. I know it looks really tempting to just take buys right now, expecting this to be like a higher low being made, right? It does look tempting, and you probably are right. It probably is a higher low. But I'm just looking also at the price action mirrors and saying, okay, you know, like we have had strong rejections from this exact point in the past as well. I'm hoping that we don't just continue to reject downwards. I'd like to see all-time highs again, to be honest. I've been enjoying trading up here, where it's a little bit less choppy, a little bit nicer. Chat, give me 2 seconds. I'll be back in literally 2 seconds. Alright, we're back. We are back. Starting to reject a little bit. Interesting, chat, interesting. Very strong rejection here on this 15-minute time frame. You have 10 minutes here till a 30-minute close as well. Potentially we can look for the buys upwards if you do start to reject and close bullish. That's something we can look at here as well. Just trying to look on a previous mirror here if we've done that before. Kind of, right? Yeah, you've done that quite a few times. The only thing is like, I think we might need to see a little bit more liquidity being grabbed. But you have rejected from here in the past. So let's take a look. Especially since we've got bullish structure too. What did the 4 hour look like on a Wanda? Oh. The 4 hour on a Wanda is literally just the bottom. Literally just the bottom wick right now. No top wick. It's another confluence right there. 5-minute close bullish. 30-minute has flipped as well. Let's see here, chat. Let's see what we can do. start Ninja Trader. Where is that shit? Ninja Trader. Yo, trading's been so much easier since I got this trade copier, by the way. I don't know if Veg is in the stream right now, but guy's a goat for helping me out with that. Not affiliated with the trade copier. I mean, I am affiliated with Apex, but not with the trade copier. Chat, by the way, if you do want to get some Apex accounts, they do have an 80% off sale still currently. Yeah, code SG is going to get you access to that. I'm not sure when they're going to have another 90% sale. I don't think it's going to be for a while. I did ask my guy there, but he said there's not one planned for a bit. No more 80%? Oh, okay, my bad. What is it now? 50%? Ah, we're still at fucking crazy discount, to be fair. Can't lie though, I'd wait for the 80% if I were you guys. All right, there you go. Does this make a noise? Yeah, it does. We love that. MT5 style noise on the open. It's always a good sign. This 15-minute looks good here, chat. Is it going to run before we get an entry though? That's the only problem here. You do have quite a strong rejection area here at 29 too, so if it fills the range, it gets very difficult. It could quite easily tap back into this level here at 29 and then reject again. You know, you could have something like this forming, where it just goes, comes back, taps into this level and continues down like this. I'm not saying that's you know, definitely going to happen, but it could. It could. Chat, yesterday was a banger day for me, but to be honest, I'm not too happy with the performance from yesterday. I left about 4K on the table. I had a position on my live account. I had 8 lots open on a live Forex account. And then that shit ran for 50 pips, but I'd closed at like 20. So like, I don't know, man. Obviously, it's still profit. Profit's profit, of course. But like, when you leave money on the table, it's a little bit difficult. However, that being said, chat, you can't be greedy. I just think, yeah, next time, what I'm working on at the minute, chat, is letting trades run more, right? On futures, I've been catching like 50, 60, 70 pips on literally every trade, which has been good. But I need to apply that over to Forex and over to when it's your own money. It's a bit of a different story, right? When it's your own money, it's a different story. You have to think about like, bro, it's super easy to take like $600 to a $1,000 payout in a day. I think you'd be stupid not to take that, right? But then obviously, if you do want to scale, you're gonna have to stop yourself from doing that. Can this fucking go on? Chat, I went to a monastery the other day. It's quite a cool story. Wait. Yo, I have clothes out. What the fuck? Let me do some tidying up, man. Now, I went to a monastery the other day and got this cross from a monastery. Look how sick this shit is. I think that's so cool. And literally the guy was like, yeah, the priest blessed it and everything. That's gotta be pretty sick. 5-minute closed above here, chat. That 4-hour looks sexy. It does a little bit. Let's see what this 30 close does. This 5-minute could just be a lower high being made. However, it did make a bottom wick first and flip, so you have some potential here. You have some potential. The 30 closes above, chat. We can look for buys to come up and tap into the next range. 5 minute looks decent here. 15 minute needs a closure above as well. Needs a top wick as well on the close, obviously. But if you do close back above this 29 area, basically what you've got then is like a fake out. And that should take you up towards the top of the level. Minimum it takes you up here, right? So let's see, chat. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to need a bottom wick on the open regardless. You also have a 2-hour close in about 30 minutes as well. You seem to be struggling a bit at this level here, though. What's good, Bedge? How's it going, brother? Yeah, you do seem to be struggling here. Let me just see what my area would be. All right, so I can trade a 6 now. Let me trade a 5. 5 contracts. But like I said, this could just be like market structure to come back down, right? So you have to be a little bit worried about that. We have to keep that in mind, right? You can't just get married to your position and say, "Oh, I'm looking for buys, so only buys are going to pay out." No. Where's Eugene? Bro, Tottenham won the fucking Europa League, so he's probably hungover. Big Spurs fan, that guy. Apparently. I wanted to say congrats. Can you say congrats? It's just the Europa League. Oh, chat, wait, let me text my editor 1 sec. One minute and 30 seconds, chat. Lock it in here. Does look like you don't want to close above here. It looks like you're actually struggling to close above. 1 minute structure looks decent though, to be fair. Oh, bit of a push up here, chat. I think you should see a tap into 33, 32 anyway, at least. That's like your advantage point right there, basically. 1 minute till the close. Mm-mm-mm. 20 seconds here. I don't want it to like just close like just above. That's a little bit difficult for me. It's not even going to close above at all, chat. Close right, respecting the level, like literally respecting it. That's a horrible closure. 5 minute bearish too. So chat, for me now, this could really, really easily be like a continuation of this structure here. This could just be your bearish market structure to continue down like this. So for that reason, I can't take buys right now, to be honest. We're gonna have to wait for some more confirmation, at least. Realistically, I'd like a closure back above here, but it's gonna be a bit difficult. You have a 1 hour close in 30 minutes. We'll look for the 15 as well. But yeah, chat, this is not the one. If it rips up, so be it, right? It rips up, but there's no confirmation for me right now. It's literally respecting the bearish structure. The price action mirror on the 4 hour too is telling us we can continue down here. So what I would much rather do is just wait for the closures that actually give us the confirmation. And yeah. Chat, you guys are quiet today, man. What are you doing? Are you locked in? Pretty sure you guys are locked in right now. Tired? Okay, I hear it. I hear it. Yeah, why is my trade copier not on? Wait. How do I do this? Load last saved instrument template. MGC. All right, nice. Seriously locked in after a shit week? I hear it. Hey, it's only up from here though. It's only up from here. Chat, this copier, actually all of this shit looks so Windows XP. It's literally so Windows XP, it's crazy. I actually quite like it though, to be honest. I don't need a fancy trading platform. I think it's actually quite nice to have like just a regular old trading platform. It's actually good once you're used to it. Yeah, no, I agree. It's just like MT5, right? MT5 is literally the same. MT5's a boring ass old platform, but everybody loves MT5. What's Apex evaluation? What do you mean? Like, what is one? Or what? Like, or what are the rules? You have to specify. Bro, I've listened to this fucking one YouTube mix for so long. Gotta be Pacific. Whoa. Ninja Trader's broker? No, it's a platform. It's like MetaTrader 5. You know, it's basically just an executional platform. You can just buy, sell, all that shit. It's for futures though, like, it's not really that. Why is this happening? All right, there you go. Small Windows 98 than XP? True. Yeah, that's OG. 30-minute flip, did it? Okay, it did on futures. Unless my Ninja Trader's frozen, but it looks like it flipped here. See, like, you grabbed the bottom wick here for this 30-minute, but it still wants to push down. Like, it's massively struggling to push up here, which means for me, the way that I think about that is, logically, probably need to come down and grab more liquidity. Basically, it doesn't have enough strength to push up right now by the looks of things. So how do you grab more strength in the market? You come down and grab liquidity, and that's pretty much it, right? But for right now, chat, there's not much I can do here. Like, genuinely, now is one of those good times. If you have any questions about the market, questions about the week, account management, anything, now is your time to ask it, because we have time to wait here. I think realistically, the price action mirrors are so important. It's actually crazy. Like, again, if we look at the 4-hour mirror, every single time you've come up and tapped into this area, you have rejected to the downside. Every single time. So it's like, why would we not do that again? You did it here, you did it here, you did it here, and you did it here. So I think at least a small retracement is very valid right now, especially if we look on the FXCM chart with a different 4-hour. Actually, let me open up Zoom so I can do some teaching. Chat, you guys know it's serious when Zoom comes out, right? Let me load it up. Oh, no. All right, yeah, so look at this shit here. Essentially, if you just circle it, circle them, or, you know, select them like this, you can see from this area every single time we project downwards after tapping into it. You did the same thing here as well, here, and also like here, right? So now we're coming into the same level. You can pretty much expect the exact same thing to happen here. Realistically, unless we start to close above this area here, that's when you can take your buys upwards, right? Buys have been good all week, but it gets to a point where like you're taking buys and the chart actually does get overextended, right? Whether you believe in that overextended bullshit or not, it does get overextended. And then essentially, what you need is you need either liquidity from down here, or you need a confirmation of a closure above these areas. Once you get that, this is higher. Remember, chat, this is on the higher time frame though. This is not like 30 minute, 1 hour, whatever. This is like 4 hour time frame. Once you get that, realistically now we should be pushing up on the 4 hour towards the top of this level up here. And that's when you can sort of take your expanded positions, take long-term positions. I have two colors here on the charts, but you get my point. So the same thing that we're looking for on the 1 hour, on the 30 minute, and the 15 minute, the same principles apply on the daily, on the 4 hour as well. It's literally just, we're looking at price action mirrors. We're looking at closures above these levels here like this. And we're looking at ranges. You literally have a range between these two areas. And you can quite clearly see exactly what price wants to do at each point. You know, it makes sense. I'm gonna come back to that clip in like, I don't know how long. Next week, and we'll see how correctly it played out. But chat, I'm also thinking recently, I've been thinking about this a lot. Obviously, I have my one-on-one coaching, right? And I've been trying to think about how's the best way to get people funded, because like, yeah, it's easy to get funded on both Forex and futures if you put enough like determination into it. But I was just trying to think like, what is the most optimal way to get funded? I actually have to say, I have to think it's just getting a shitload of Apex accounts and full margin in them. Like I actually have to think it's that way. There's no easier way. You can take ages on a fucking Forex evaluation, right? Trying to make 13%. And then obviously once you are funded on FX, it's a little bit easier to get payouts. However, if you just get like 5 Apex accounts for like 30 bucks each, oh, if there's a 90%, then they're like 18 bucks each. But let's say $30 each for an account, that's 150 bucks. Now you've got 5 shots at getting 50K funded. Once you pass one, you pay the extra 130. Now you've just got 50K funded, guaranteed, for like, what is that? 280 bucks? To me, that seems so simple. Obviously, I know not many people can afford. No, actually, realistically, if you're trading, you can probably afford to spend like $300 on 5 evaluations. Most people are going to spend that on one Forex evaluation anyway. Is that the new meta? What do you guys think, chat? Or would you guys rather trade personal capital? Because this is another debate too, right? Personal capital versus funded capital is a very big debate. I've always been a proponent of the funded capital. Oh no, of personal capital. However, whoa, I just opened up my own stream by accident. Yo, why is my chat not loading? I was like, why is no one talking? And then I just checked on my phone, but my chat's like not loading. Why is that? Oh, there you go. Clip incoming? Nah. Past 2 days, I barely took any gold trades. It had some crazy wicks. Yeah, it did, to be fair. Do you use a schedule kind of app, Notion, Motion, like a second brain type shit? Yeah, I use Notion for my content. But to be honest, I've actually figured out that the best way is like writing shit down on paper. I can't lie. Activation fee so expensive? It's not though, is it? Like, it's 130 bucks to be guaranteed funded. It's pretty cheap. Once you activate the account, there is no monthly. Is there no monthly sub? Yeah, there's none. I use Alpha Futures, better rules in my opinion, and 15k payout max. Yeah. I've never used Alpha Futures, to be honest. Probably should, bear in mind I'm affiliated with Alpha for Forex. I think, to be honest, my two prop firms of choice are for futures, for Forex, sorry, is ACG. Like, and this is not just because I'm affiliated with them. This is genuinely by experience. Forex, ACG, futures, Apex. Genuinely, I think these are genuinely the two best prop firms in the game. If you're trading Forex, ACG is the best. They're just, completely reliable, pretty affordable, to be honest. And I've never ever had any issues with the payout. Futures, Apex, the scalability, super, super easy to scale with them. I have literally $500,000 in funding with them. And pretty fucking cheap, to be honest. You can use code TRLS at Apex, and you can use code SG at ACG. Get yourself funded for cheap with reliable firms. There's no better way to do it, right? And clip ended. Thank you, chat. Alpha drawdown rules are stricter. I'm pretty sure. Apex good if you get your buffer straight away. Yeah, to be honest, I think they're both good, to be honest. Apex is definitely easier to get funded. But yeah, their payout rules are stricter. I will agree on that. Wait, SG, with the Apex, it's just the activation fee of like $130 and then nothing after that? Or did you take the lifetime payment? Yeah, the lifetime payment, like basically when you get funded, you can pay the activation and you can either do like a monthly activation fee, which is $100 a month, or you can do 130 bucks and you're funded for lifetime with it. You'd never have to like repay that. So for me, for like 25 bucks extra, obviously, I just did that one. Like, there's no reason to do the monthly one. I prefer personals, but I see the case for funded, and I think it's a great way to get into it, especially if you have less capital. I agree. Caps at 100k on advance for Alpha. 5 $200 days payout. Apex, you only need 5 $50 days. So that's a little bit better. Yeah, just make it one off. It's way easier. Also, the thing with Apex, I don't know about ACG as well, but the first 25k per account is completely 100% payout split. So you keep all of it, which is fucking crazy to think about. If you have 20 accounts, right? And you get 25k payout on each account, that's literally that's 500k. $500,000, and you keep 100% of it. They don't take a single bit of it. And then after that, you keep like 90%. What's max payouts? With Apex, max payout for the first 5 payouts is 2k per account. And then after that, it's unlimited. You could take, like Jade Cap did, 2.5 million. But to be honest, bro, I'm never, ever going to go for a fucking crazy payout like that. I'll take 1K, 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 2K, 2K, whatever it is, man. I'll take that every single day of the week. Especially across 10 accounts, like 2K times 10 accounts is a 20K payout right there. I'm not going to try and go for 100K on each account. Trading lifestyle really is the best? Yeah, there's nothing better than it. Let's say you forgot to pay your monthly subscription for your funded account of Apex, they'll just sign you out, right? And you're able to get the account back, or do you have to pay for a new one? I think they'll try and take the payment automatically. I don't think you have to pay for it manually. I don't know what happens if you don't pay it. I've never done it, to be honest. Loving these numbers thrown around. It's crazy to think about, right? Especially like, you know what's crazy? If I got like a 20K payout on Apex this week, everyone would be like, yeah, sick. But most people would think like, it's only 20K. Because trading is so crazy to the point where people are so dissociated with numbers. People think like a 2-3K payout is a small payout, which by the way is completely not, right? It's a massive payout. You know, 3K just for clicking buttons. It's crazy. And that's why I think most people fail to like actually get payouts from funded accounts. Most people fail to, yeah. I was just thinking about that in my head. So most people fail to get payouts from funded accounts, not because they can't trade, but most likely they see a number and they think it's either not enough or they want more and they try and trade it way, way higher. You know, people's mindset on money is ridiculously skewed to the point where people will see 1K profit in a week and they'll be like, no, I can make more. Or they'll see 2K total payout and they won't take it. And it's like, bro, you just have to take those base hits, even though like 2K is not really a base hit. You have to take these small payouts over and over and over, 1%, 2%, 1%, 2%. Just keep getting these 1% payouts, 2% payouts, and eventually that shit stacks up so crazy. If you have a 100K funded account, you're getting paid like what, bi-weekly 1%, 2K a month. And then obviously you can scale that up, invest in more funded accounts or take it to a live account. Eventually, you know, you're getting paid 10K a month. Then you're getting paid 20K a month. You just have to go through that process of scaling. People want to immediately start to make 20K a month. And it's like, that's not how it works. Makes you feel like you're behind, but you're not. Yeah, social media is clapped for that. Like social media genuinely, if you're a trader who's like maybe just becoming profitable or trying to become profitable, number one rule is stay off Twitter, stay off Instagram. Come to my stream, obviously. Don't stop coming to my stream, but you know what I mean. Like it really does skew your perception, right? You think you're not making good money, or you think that you're not doing enough as a trader because you see social media. Realistically, most of the guys on social media are chatting shit anyway. Most of it's fake. So, yeah, man. One to 2% is someone's salary. Yeah, 100%, man. And then just wait till the point where you're getting like, wait to the point where you get like a 100K live account and you can get 1% a day. You know? TJ, I said when you buy a course, you have your system and rules. So why are you still watching trading videos on YouTube? You know, that's a very good point. People think that trading knowledge is exponential, right? They think that essentially what's going to happen is, let's say they start off at this point here. You know, you have like a graph between knowledge and time as a trader, or knowledge and profitability, sorry, they think that the more content they watch, what's going to happen is they're literally just going to go like this and get more profitable and more profitable and more profitable and more profitable. In reality, there gets to a point where now you start to watch so much content where, yeah, at the start, you're just learning, you're getting crazy knowledge and you're going up like this. Then it gets to a point where it plateaus. And now you learn so much stuff and you take in so many new concepts where it actually gets confusing and your trading gets worse and worse and worse until you find someone like me who trades completely simply. And what I have to do with 90% of my students that come into the mentorship program is I have to say, right, you need to forget all of this that you've learned here. You need to go back to basics, and then you need to just trade simply. And what then happens immediately is, okay, they remember their simple concepts, they forget FVGs, all that bullshit, and they just go immediately straight up to profitability. It's the simplest way to do it, but it makes the most sense. Because eventually you're gonna learn too much shit. You don't need to be learning everything about the market. You need to find one edge, and that's it. Literally, that is it. Bro, if you literally find one setup, right? For example, if you learned how to trade one setup like an expert, that is 10 times better than someone who can trade 5 or 6 setups relatively well, you know, above average. If you just trade one setup, let's say you learn how to trade breakouts perfectly, right? And you just wait for a breakout every single day. If it forms, you take it. And if it doesn't, you don't. You're going to be 10 times more profitable than the guy who knows how to take every single silver bullet, FBG, whatever bullshit entries there is, because you essentially know you've mastered this one skill set, and then all you have to do is come to the charts every day. Not only is your trading going to be way more profitable, it's also going to be simpler, because now you're just looking for one thing. You just sit there like this all day until a breakout forms. Once that breakout forms, or whatever setup you've mastered, you take it. You either take a win or a loss, and then you jump off. It's fucking simple. It's so easy to trade when you simplify it, but people think that they need to overcomplicate this shit, or most likely they've seen a guru who's overcomplicated it just to sell a course. But realistically, all of that is bullshit. Fear the man who trains one punch 10,000 times rather than the one who trains 10,000 punches once. Yeah, I was thinking about that when I explained it. I noticed that the best traders specialize in either reversals or trend trades. They don't take everything. Bro, the best traders, me included, are so particular with their setups. Chat, you guys will see me sit on here for hours and just go, nah, it's not perfect. Nah, it's not perfect. Nah, it's not perfect. And then when it's perfect, I take it, we take a win. It's simple, right? You guys should be learning from this. A lot of people will come to my stream and they'll say, yo, I had this yesterday. A lot of people will come to the stream and they say, oh, SG, why didn't you take that? That was a perfect setup. SG, why didn't you take that? Why didn't you take that? Because I didn't want to fucking take anything. It's simple as, right? My setup wasn't printed. There was nothing perfect for me to take. So I didn't take it. And what happened 99% of those days, if I would have taken it and just FOMO'd in, I would have got wrecked. So 99% of these days, I just sit on my hands and wait. And the people in my chat saying you need to take more trades are the ones who aren't profitable anyway. Why would I learn from someone that's in my chat, you know? Like, I'm realistically just, no offense to you guys, but I'm just going to do exactly what's worked for me over time. And that's it, man. Lock in. 5 minutes here, chat. Problem is, we're struggling here. We're struggling to push through. I would want to see a closure above the level. Are you Dior? Whoa, are you famous, Mr. Christian Dior? Or what? Bro came to your stream when you didn't take a setup, now he thinks you never trade? That's actually how it goes, man. If I took a trade every day, I'd have so many more viewers, right? But unlike 99% of these fucking streamers, or traders, I guess, my main income is my trading. So I would be shooting myself in the foot if I just took setups just to get more viewers. I don't make money off YouTube at all. So for me, it makes way more sense for me to just sit, wait, take a setup, chill, than anything else, right? But that being said, chat, it's not like I'm not taking setups on purpose. If one forms, I will 100% take it, right? If this 1 hour can close above in the next 3 minutes, I'll take a position here. I would like it to realistically close above these highs there. That would then be like a bit of a market structure shift on the 5 minute, you know? You go from lower lows, lower highs. Now you're making a higher low, and then you make a higher high here. And that would be like your continuation up. However, we only have 3 minutes, and I don't think that's gonna happen. That is me. I just focus on breakouts, and that's all I do. I got profitable after 4 months of consistency. W, bro. Congrats. Hi, Life. What's good, brother? Oh, Cryptomaniac, thank you for the clip, bro. Wait, take a setup, then catch a flight. That's it, man. Oh, chat. Bit of volume here. Two minutes. Can we close above? Look at the way, though, we're struggling at this level every time. Look on the 1 minute. You reject here, you reject here. Like, you struggle at this level so much. Makes it very, very difficult to get anything right now. But if you can close above it, that's a good sign. Again, I would like to close above this actual... Oh, chat. Lock it in here, man. Lock it in. I want to close above that 5 minute. That's why I lifted the level up. See, look, rejecting straight away, though, chat. It's so difficult. It looked good for a second there. It looked like we might actually be making that push to close above. 5 minute flipped here. Well, you have 1 minute right now. Very low likelihood we close above here. Can I take sells? No. I can't. We're sat in purgatory a bit here, chat. Which is fine, right? You need to know when to take your positions and when not to. Chat, you know what's the craziest thing in trading, though, that I've seen recently? Patrick Whelan was exposing this the other day, and whatever you think about Patrick Whelan, I don't know, but bro, Top Step have a stream where they trade, right? Like they have a stream where Top Step TV, is it called? And apparently all the time they're just losing. This guy's got his balance hidden and everything. But like, basically, how it works is the more they lose on stream, the more they make as a prop firm. So they just literally get onto the stream and lose money. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's like a Ponzi scheme or something. Like, it's not even a Ponzi. It's like, I don't even know what it is. It's basically giving them free money. It's the same as Raja on stream, right? When he gambles news. Like, it's the same shit. the more they lose on stream, the more the prop firm wins or the broker wins. I don't know how people fall for that shit. Like, I really don't know how people fall for that shit. Do you know what I mean, chat? Opens to the stream to find him watching your stream, imagine. That'd be so funny, bro. Yeah, the thing is though, like, this industry's so crazy. Like, I know for a fact that PW and all those guys like that, they get crazy evaluations for free. So like, you know, what's the point? They can just full margin shit. You know what I mean? The one guy that actually got crazy payouts without being affiliated was Jade Cap. I don't think he even has a code for Apex, but he got like a crazy payout. So I have to respect that shit. Let me turn my aircon on, chat. It's fucking hot in here already. I don't know how. It's so early in the morning. Yo, what's good, Nicholas? How you doing, man? Welcome back. Hopefully you're good, brother. Chat, we're in the middle of this range right now. It's very difficult. Has anyone caught any positions this morning though, chat? Anyone got any dubs? I know someone caught sells. Can't remember who it was, but someone caught some sells earlier, which is good. Anyone else catch anything? Actually, chat though, this is good. So now, if you can come and close back above this level here, you've made like a, essentially, even on the 15-minute now, if you do come back and close above here, you're gonna have like a market structure shift, which indicates going upwards, right? Is your code still good on ACG? I tried it and it didn't work. Yeah, but I think it only works for your first evaluation. It's really weird. I don't really understand how it works, but I don't know, man. Welcome to Hot Climate, mate. It'll be interesting for you in the next couple of months. Maybe. Yeah, no, it will. It's gonna be a rough one. Literally the other day it was like 32 degrees, and I was like, fuck, this is hot. It's gonna get to like 45 here, which is gonna be insane. Luckily though, like I have underground parking and shit, so my car's not crazy hot or anything, but if I didn't, I'd be cooked, bro. Five minutes here closing. Chat, by the way, I have some sick content coming out for you guys this weekend, or maybe next week. I have a sick vlog as well coming. I know you guys have been missing the vlogs. The vlogs you used to love. They went crazy. I stopped doing them for a bit, but I'm gonna bring out another vlog, and then also some more trading education shit. I filmed a video yesterday, basically on my entire entry model, which is sick. Also, chat, let me know what you guys think about this. I'm thinking about doing a full update to the free course that was on YouTube, like a full update. I think that's got to be the move. Where's my pen? Let me write this down. One sec, chat. Best passive trading, 1, the process, 2, picking where to move to. It's true, man, it's true. It's so funny, like, I saw a tweet the other day that actually sums it up in very good detail. Like, one of the funniest things that actually made me realize how free I am, like the freedom that I live as a trader, is going to the gym like in the middle of the day. When you go to the gym in the middle of the day, it's only old, rich white people or women who have rich husbands. That's literally it. And then you got me there, like, yo, what's going on? But that's literally it, because everyone else has to be at a 9 to 5. Everyone else has to be at work. It's fucking crazy. I used to love that shit. Or unemployed people, but there's not many people like that here. When I was in the UK, yeah, unemployed people, but... I'm also going to film some updates to my actual paid course as well. Futures trading. All right, cool. I just wrote down some crazy value right there. Chat, look at this. We're pushing up here. Ripping up right now. That free course is goated. Free course 2.0 finna break the internet. It fucking better do. It absolutely better do. Yeah, the free course was really good actually, but it's a bit outdated. Not outdated, because the concepts still apply. But like, I want to update it. SG goes gym to... Nah, no way. You're gonna get me in trouble. Rejected again off the level, chat. This level is so strong right now. 5-minute flips as well. This is crazy, chat. I feel like we're trying to make a decision right now. We're trying to make a decision right now. Yeah, I'm gonna get in serious trouble right now. No, but look, if you can close above here, do some stuff on Martin Gale. Martin Gale, famous trader. Yeah, no. If we can, look, essentially what's happening here is we're consolidating right now, trying to make a decision whether we're going to go up or down. As I said yesterday, right, you've had like an extended push here. You've had a big push downwards. What we're starting to do now is just consolidate a little bit. Then what's going to happen is you're either going to break out to the upside or the downside. Whichever way you break out, realistically, you should continue that way. So all we need to do right now is wait for a breakout. Realistically, make sure that we're not getting a fake out as well. If we close above here, you have to make sure you've got liquidity so that it's not a fake out. Which means I'm probably not going to take a wick entry, because I need like a liquidity grab and then a flip. But the good thing is, if you do now close back above this level, like I said, that's going to be a very clear market structure shift. And then we can take these buys to continue up. I like that even more than if we would have closed above like 30 minutes ago. It's even better. You might need a documentary. I'd love a documentary, bro. What do you guys want to see in the free course though? Volume looks kind of doo-doo. I think there's a lot of volume, there's just no direction. There's a lot of volume. Like, these candles are quite big. There's just no direction, really. They're not that big. They're like 30 pips. But, you know, they're moving relatively fast is what I'm trying to say. But, yeah, we just need to pick a direction. What's good, DK, there? How's it going, brother? Nice. Pretty good, my guy. True, no direction. Yeah. I don't even know what that was. Chat, I'm going to a yacht show this weekend. I'm well excited for that. It's gonna be sick, bro. There's literally like by my gym right now, there's like a million fucking yachts waiting there to be shown off. I don't know if I can show you any pictures right now. Oh yeah, look, like this shit, bro. I mean, there's even more this year. Apparently it's like 5 times bigger than it was last year. Good quality on this video, man. 480p, love it. Nah, yeah, look, this is my gym right here. But basically, go see hella yachts. Should I buy one, chat? Do you think if I show them my do you think if I show them my $500,000 funded accounts, they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, you can use that. I'm just gonna pay them in Apex evaluations. All right, 15-minute closing here, chat, in about a minute's time. Mindset, psychology, strategy, trading tools, and maybe trading pairs or whatever. That's good. That's good, actually. Mindset. Did I include psychology in the last one? I think I did. I need to go back and rewatch it, but it's so old. Yeah, cool. 1 minute here, chat. Are we gonna close above or not? That's the question. Bro, honestly, I feel like trading gold at the minute is like, how do I even explain that? Trading gold at the minute feels like, sometimes it feels like just playing roulette, I swear. Like, you got no fucking clue what gold is gonna do. It's so unpredictable recently. That's why you have to be super, super strict with your setups. Do you get a free journal as well or not? Bro, you have a free journal. I already have a free journal available for you. Boom, 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 boom. Do you live with anyone in Cyprus? Yeah, my girl. I live with my girl. 15-minute closing here, chat. Looks like it wants to close bearish. I genuinely think we probably need to see these lows taken out first before anything else happens. It's the most Cypriot thing you've seen? Bro, everything's super Cypriot. She work online too? No, she doesn't work, bro. She doesn't work. She has a good life, fortunately. Don't want to miss the stream? Good shit, Danny. But you went for a haircut and came back. Nice. I don't know what the most Cypriot thing I've seen is. There's loads of shit, bro. I love it. Like, there's people selling watermelon on the side of the road, like all that type of thing. Old people just sat outside smoking cigarettes all day. It's classic. Gold is the cheat code, and then gold cheats? Yeah, bro, it's fucking crazy. Ripping down here, chat. That's the goal though, right, chat? Like, you don't want your girl to have to work. Oh, volume. Volume on this 15-minute open. Did it make a top wick first? No, it didn't. What did I say, chat? We need to come take these lows out first. I think realistically, you're gonna swipe down towards like 21 here before you do anything else. You might continue down, chat. Like, you know, there's a real possibility that we just continue down. In the village where I'm from, the chickens, rabbits, and cats and dogs all live off pasta and bread. Bro, the cats here are all fucking fat. They get fed so well. It's a little bit cloudy outside, I can't lie. I think we're going back down to 33.15. 33.15. Come get this bottom wick maybe to the 4 hour. It's possible. I mean, you've done it before on the 4 hour, right? Let's see, there's a lot of volume right now, chat. This is really good though. This volume's great. Oh. Looks like the wick getting filled. Daily flip as well is at 33.15, 33.14. Daily might want to come down and make a bottom wick for itself, you know, it's possible. Bruv, this guy. How much do you have in ACG capital? Only 100k. I don't really trade Forex props. I passed an ACG account purely to show people that it's possible, right? With my strategy. I passed it, got a payout, and I haven't traded it for ages. I'm focused on Apex at the minute and also my live Forex capital. That being said, I'm not saying that you shouldn't trade an ACG capital because it is... ACG is undoubtedly the best Forex prop. And if you are someone who wants to trade a prop firm, then go ahead, right? It's just personal preference. I think ACG is good. Like, no, really good, obviously. It's the best. For me, I really struggle when, and so many people can do it, right? And they can trade like a million different accounts. I really struggle to balance like trading more than one account. Whenever I try and do that, what ends up happening is I just get, not confused, but distracted maybe. And then I end up not trading as well. So what I like to do is just have one or two accounts. At the minute, that's my Apex accounts and my personal account on Forex. And I'll trade one and then I'll trade the other separately. And that seems to work the best for me. I don't think you can copy trade them, but you get the point. Good question there, Steve. Appreciate it. So we tapped into 21 exactly like I said, right? 21.5, literally exactly what I said. How much is the one-on-one and what's included? Very good question. The one-on-one is essentially, I'll do what's included first. So you get full access to my course. It's like 30 hours of content, basically from A to Z of what you need to know, from literally what is trading all the way up to how to pass funded accounts, how to get payouts, etc. So that's step number one. Secondly, you get access to the private trading group. There's literally like, you know, just the mentorship students in there. So it's basically a group full of just people who are locked in and wanting to trade together. Then obviously the primary thing is you get access to my personal phone number, and we have scheduled one-on-one calls where we go through your trading. I teach you one-on-one, all of that sort of thing right there. So essentially it's like just guided learning to the max. I'll take you through each sort of phase step by step. And as well as that, like I said, the access to my phone number allows you to have full accountability. So if you're thinking about FOMOing, if you're thinking about revenge trading, or if you just want to know if a setup is a good setup, you can obviously just shoot me a message or give me a call or whatever. Realistically, it's probably the most valuable program in the trading industry that I've seen, to be honest, for a very affordable price. I don't actually discuss price openly. However, if you do want to get on a call with one of my team literally for free, we can discuss it all in detail there, see if you're a good fit. That sounded like a sales pitch. It's not a sales pitch. If you want to do it, then do it. Otherwise, I'm here for free as well. But you know, it can't hurt to jump on that call, right? I'm pretty sure there's some guys in here who are in the mentorship. You can ask them as well if they're in the chat right now. I don't know if they are, but they'll tell you how valuable it is. But yeah, if you click on that link that I just sent in below, it's going to lead you to an area and you can just book a call right away, I think. that the right one? Before we start, I want you to... Whoa. Let me check. All right, yeah, perfect. Any questions though, shoot me a DM. Or obviously jump on the call and you can just answer it in more detail there, right? All right, chat. So we rejected off the level here. Problem is the 5 minute did close below. So still bearish structure here. It's going to get very difficult to take buys if we start to continue to make structure. So we need to see like either a big rejection, or we might even have to switch our bias, right? If you do close below 21, you're most likely going to continue downwards here. If you close below 21, you should tap into at least 33.16 minimum around this area here. If not even further, to be honest, 33.08. Yeah. So let's see. The daily's coming down though. The daily looks like it wants to grab a bottom wick for itself. However, yesterday we did something similar, right? I don't know if you guys saw that the other day. Actually, it wasn't yesterday, it was Monday. But we basically ended up pushing down, coming towards this bottom wick area here, and then rejecting it all the way back up. So sometimes it does that. It will come down to an area like this, and then like everyone starts to think, okay, it's making a bottom wick, let's get in some sells, and then it just goes, nah, sorry. So sometimes it like does a little fake out thing for a bottom wick. That's a pattern that I've seen before a lot of times, to be honest. But let's see what we do in this case. All right, cool. Chat, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait to this 30-minute closure. If nothing prints on the 30... Bro, my cat is literally sat outside my window. If nothing prints on the 30, then it's going to be tough. I'm going to go get her. Bro, when I opened the door, she literally sprinted away. Now she's going after my necklace. Look at this thing there. Fucking cutest little thing in the world. Hello. What's up, what's up? Should we teach her to trade? I'm pretty sure she could. Get her a funded account, full margin it. How old? Like 6 weeks. When we got her, she was like 4 weeks old. She's super young, man. She's a fucking nightmare though. Look, anything that's like shiny or hanging down, she loves it. Introduce a new series where you let your cat decide whether to buy or sell. That's actually a good idea. I can't lie. I did think about that. Can a cat pass a funded account? Can you? Alright, mate, I'll let you go. Yeah, alright, so we're... Okay, she wants to come back up. Bro, what is she doing? She literally just jumped on me. You're gonna love it when she goes into heat in a few months? No, bro. She's Cypriot? Yeah, exactly. It's a Greek cat, you know, or Cypriot cat. Bro, she's fucking grabbed hold of my entire shirt. I don't even know what to do here. Let go. All right, you sit here. Okay. Chat, we are ripping down right now, though. See, look, that's why you avoid the buys, right? We literally had, well, what was close to a buy setup right here. Bro, she just changed the chart. How my cat made 15K today? That'd be sick. If my cat made 15K for me, I'd be gassed. She's not getting any of it, though. I'll buy her maybe a treat. 30-minute closing in 3 minutes here, chat. But I'm not taking sells on a closure below here, to be honest. I don't like this. I don't like sells here. I don't trust it. I see the price action mirror. Don't get me wrong. Like, I see it from yesterday or from the other day. Here, and here as well. I just don't trust it. I don't trust taking sells on gold right now with everything going on in the world, all the fundamentals. Gold is so bullish. There's no real reason for me to sell gold. Get off my shirt, bro. Yeah. It's fucking expensive. You can't just damage this shit. Good. What does into heat mean? Does that mean she's wanting babies and shit? Because if so, I'm not having little baby cats around here. Oh. Yeah, good. Bro, what is going on? Get a spade? Nah, bro, yeah, I don't really agree with that shit though. Bro, this is so cute. She's just chilling. Just posted up here. She never does that shit, bro. Trust, bro, you won't sleep? Oh, bro. Yeah, but I don't want someone's... Ah! What if someone came and cut your genitals off, though, you know? You'd be so pissed off. Like, especially for what they do with male cats. If someone came and cut my balls off, and dogs, I'd be fuming. She's part of the chat now? Yeah, she actually is. Do you want to say something? Meow. No? Alright. Imagine she just started talking. She just goes, sell gold now. That'd be good. You basically moved into her house? I know, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. We have like expensive furniture everywhere. She's just like, nah, let me just chop this shit up real quick. You don't want this shit. Let me just chop the fuck out of it. Yo, people who are new here are gonna be like, what the fuck? There's a guy streaming trading with a cat on his shoulder. Bro, that's so funny. Can I zoom it in? Should we take a position? Hello? Do you want something? Buys or sells? No? Alright. I don't think she knows. She says the market's choppy right now. Don't jump. She's gonna jump. Alright, where's the screen? Alright, here we go. Chat, this is crazy. 30-minute closed here, no bottom wick, right? Kind of a bottom wick, small one. What's good, Jar? How's it going, brother? Chat, this is very difficult to trade right now. She needs the one-on-one, I guess. Yeah, trust me, she needs to understand the market conditions better. She basically gets a free one-on-one every day, right? She's just there when I'm trading. No, but look, this is exactly what we expected to play out, right? With the price action mirror. No entries, though. No wicks on any of these candles. 15-minute no top wick, 30-minute no top wick. Plus, stops would be ridiculously big anyway, right? So we kind of just have to let this move play out. Took an L on buys. It is what it is, Jar. Pretty sure you've taken more than enough W's to make up for that. we move, right? Are you still trading on the FTMOs, on the fundeds? There you go, chat. Daily flipped here as well. Look at that. Daily time frame flipped. Yes, mate, nice. How you finding the funded capital? It's good, right? I'm not gonna lie, I see the appeal in it as well. Since I've been trading funded only for a while, like for a couple of, well, only for like a week or so, you're not risking your own money. It feels a lot nicer. I wish Apex had payout rules like Forex firms, because if so, I'd request a 10k payout right now. Literally up 10k across all the accounts, but I can't request it. I was up like 15, 16k chat, but as you know, I had the limit order event the other week, which was not good. Left a limit order open overnight without knowing. Takes the stress away, your capital not being sat in a broker. I mean, my capital is still sat in a broker, to be fair, but I was thinking as well, I was thinking about you the other day, Jar, because I'm about to be in a similar situation, I think, where I need some capital for an investment. So I was thinking about just taking it all from my broker and just giving it a go. Do you miss the boys back in the UK, Yan and them? Yeah, of course. Of course, of course. That's the one thing, like, I wish all the boys could be out here. Bought again here. Hopefully it plays out for you, my bro. Yeah, daily flip can be a good level to like for a rejection too. I'm just concerned about the price action mirrors to the left that we spoke about earlier. I'm also with fibers. Nice. Oh, here she goes. Alright, mate. Mush in a bit. Now she's gonna chew up my journal. Yeah, like I really want to. There's a really fucking crazy property I want to buy out here. Maybe. It's completely run down, but it's like an old mansion. But it's in the middle of nowhere, which I'm concerned about, chat, because like, I don't know if I could get many people there for like Airbnb or rent or whatever. I was right. I told you we were going to 33.15. Technically, we went to 33.13, so 33.12. No, I'm joking. Yeah, good shit. So, chat, if we look at the 4 hour, though, you do have room all the way down towards like at least 33.29 here. You did reject previously here, so that might be the case. But every single time we've rejected off this area on the 4 hour, you have pushed down towards minimum, to be honest, every time, minimum 32.83. SG Mansion coming to fruition. Chat, I don't know. What should I do, man? It's like in the middle of nowhere. It's like 50 minutes away from the city. But it's old, but it could be fucking crazy. It's got a shitload of land, a pool. It's like completely abandoned right now, and I'd basically just get my fucking contacts to do it up. What could I do with it though, chat? Could we Airbnb it? In like, it's not in the, there's a village where it is, right? It's basically in the mountains. It's in the hills, which is sick. But I don't know. People that come on holiday obviously only want to go by the, most of them want to go by the beach, which is fair. Yeah, I don't know, man. Do it up and move into it. I'll rent yours. I couldn't live like that far away from the city. It's fucking miles away. Plus, you're not really meant to live in the place, own the place you live in. I would definitely just put it on Airbnb. You could, like, if it did rent out, you could make serious money from it, like 5-6k a month. The place I stayed at the other day, that the crazy villa I was at, I'm gonna make a vlog about that, by the way, but that place was literally like 4.5k for a week. So like, think about if you have a place like that. Airbnb to those that want mountain life. That's true. Chat, look at the way that we grabbed this bottom wick here, and now we're just sort of rejecting upwards. Or not rejecting upwards, but we're sort of like frozen here. I do think this was probably like where you needed to push to, but now it needs to make a choice, right? It either needs to continue downwards, or we need to see a rejection like right now. But like I said, the mirror is telling me it comes all the way down towards like 83, to be honest. Maybe you need to retest into like 21 as well though, because you have pushed down without much structure. Hello, cat. This thing, man, she looks so sketched out. Yo, chat, we're back. Are we back? We should be, right? Yo, I don't know what happened there, but literally OBS froze. My Wi-Fi was still on. Like everything was still working, but OBS just went, nah, sorry. All right, well, cooked. Anyway, let's play the GeoGuessr. And then I'm going to call it a day. Anyway. Right, where is this? I feel like I have to do it every time, right? I feel like every time I have to put South Africa. Because it always is. All right, that one was Nigeria. Close enough. Not really, miles away. Battle Royale country sounds fire. Yeah, I don't know what any of those other game modes are, to be fair. I'm not a GeoGuessr nerd. We're back, I'm winning this. Not if I have something to do with it. No, I'm joking. I have no idea where any of this shit is. Middle of Europe guess again. I think this could be Balkan. Let's stick it somewhere here. Oh yeah, pretty close. Pretty close to be fair. Like at one point, chat. I'm going back to my old statement. Being good at GeoGuessr is gay. I stand by it. What country is this? What country is this? I don't know. Where are you from? Let me see your face. That doesn't help. India, maybe. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. It was India. Shit. Chat, being good at GeoGuessr is gay. Stand by it. Yeah, look, Noodle Holt's in first place. Wait, what? I'm joking. All right, a sign. That's good. That's all I need. Just give me a street sign. I can... Ah. Where is that? I've heard of that shit before. Where is that? Is that Syria? Oh, no, it's not. It's right here. Come on, son. Yeah, man. Pretty close. I'll take it. How did you guess where that was? Right. Can I redeem myself a little bit here? What is this? This actually looks pretty miserable, I can't lie. Is it like Spain or Mexico? Puerto Rico. That looked fucking not nice, to be honest. Anyway, chat, that's the game. Noodle Holt's in first. 7th for me. That's a woeful game. But there you are, chat. Look, I'm calling it a day right here. Or calling it a session, sorry. I'm going to be back for New York in a little bit. But look, chat, that's it from me, man. Much love, much appreciation. You guys killed it recently, so thank you very much for the support and the love and all that sort of thing. It's been sick. And yeah, let's keep it going, keep the momentum going. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace out. Much love. Bye-bye, man. See you later.